Hey, hey, Infinite Creators.
Hi, everybody.
Nat
and Mandy. Back again.
Here we are. So, big news. Mandy, what's the big news? Come
on. So we are running our Infinite Wake Up Call 5-day challenge starting on Monday, the 3rd of August. So this coming Monday, we are going to be doing it again. We had a fantastic response to the last one, mind-blowing, actually. Kind of blew us out of the water in terms of how impactful this information is to people and how much is actually making real changes in their life about how they show up and how they're really starting to choose what they love and know that they can actually create it with certainty, which is 100% what we're talking about in this challenge, sort of exposing some of the myths around creating and how it's actually not really your fault. We're just all in the wrong structure, and how we need to have the right structure to create, and it's predictable and we can make it happen. We can truly tune into what we're wanting to create through our intuition and bring it into reality, and that's what we want to talk all about next week. So
yeah, definitely. I think one of the biggest feedback we got was that we actually explained stuff in a way that people finally got it. They finally got the big picture of how it all fits together.
Yes.
Maybe not everything in life, but certainly a good chunk of it. But that was the biggest thing, that people were just going, wow, I actually now understand why I do the things that I do, the behaviors I have. It's not actually my fault. That's the way it's working out and the structure that I'm in.
Yeah.
And that actually sort of, like as Mandy's saying, like the structures become really important. How do you just change the structure? And when you change the structure, then creating is like so predictable and so quick and easy.
Yes.
But until we shift that structure, then nothing happens, and we just keep rotating around and around with the same results and the same relationships issues and the same financial issues and the same, like, all the things that we get caught in the whole time. And our limiting beliefs, we look at limiting beliefs. We get you to actually tap into your intuition, so you have a direct first-hand experience of using your intuition and knowing what that feels like compared to what your ego voice sounds like, because they are very distinct, but people get them mixed up a lot.
Yes, it's probably the one question we get asked the most is, how do I know if it's my intuition or if it's my ego talking? And that question alone just shows it's not your intuition, because it's like they can't exist at the same time. You can't be thinking and in your intuition at the same time. They're actually two very different modes of awareness that we have available to us, and we're either using one or the other. The subconscious is listening to either our intuition or it's listening to our perception, which is based on our past and our belief systems and all that kind of stuff, which is where 99.9% of us operate all the time without knowing. And it's not really our fault. It's kind of, we're born into the structure, but until you're kind of told about it, you don't even know that there is another way. And that's what we want to talk about in the 5-day challenge. We've called it the Infinite Wake Up Call for a reason, because we talk about being infinite, and we already, 100% believe and know that we are infinite right now. We don't need to do anything to be infinite, to awaken, to ascend. There's no waiting. It's like we are it. We're just here in human form. We're all part of the one consciousness here in human form to express in that unique way. And so if we step into that knowing now that we're already infinite, how does that shift how you show up anyway? Just knowing that you don't have to do anything. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to work hard at it. You just already are it. And then the wake up call bit is around this new structure, like that there is a new way of operating that you're probably not aware of, and that it's not taught to us. It should be, but it's not taught to it. So we're operating this structure that just clearly has no end game. It's like the human game that we're in right now there's no end to it. It's just that oscillating structure that Nat's talking about, going backwards and forwards. Get something, then you kind of sabotage something else. Or you have a consistent pattern that repeats, like money or relationships, as Nat was saying, and you're just like, why, regardless of what I do, I just cannot shift this pattern. So if you've ever had questions like that, this challenge is 100% for you, because we're going to be talking all about that and why that happens and how to shift out of it, more importantly, because not really that interested in analyzing why it's happening. It's more about what do we need to do now to shift it so I can create what I truly love, what's sitting in my heart, and bring that into reality. Yep.
Definitely. So come join us, and if you want, bring some friends. It's definitely more fun, this stuff, when you bring some friends along. But having said that, you will actually make some amazing friends. It was incredible to watch people disconnect after like a day or two. But because we're doing these exercises and we're actually helping each other and serving each other with these exercises, and that intention was actually set on each session, it really bonded the group really quickly.
Yeah.
So you are going to make some fantastic friends who are on this journey with you. And it's such a cool place to really connect with people that are wanting to be deliberate creators now, like not just, oh, I'll see what the universe says and what's, you know, like whatever it delivers me type thing. It's like, we're not talking about that. We're talking about absolute deliberate creations of stuff that you want to bring in, that you absolutely love and set your heart on fire. And that's the other half of the week, is that we actually get to find out what that is.
Yes.
You get to find that out finally. And what's your purpose here, your actual purpose here. So we take you through that exercise as well. It's an amazing, mind-blowing week. We were mind-blown by how mind-blown people were. So, that's why
the shift's pretty amazing. Yeah, people have reconnected with family members that they haven't spoken to for ages, and they've kind of repaired relationships, and people were just really settled into who they truly are. They just sort of feel like, oh, I'm okay as I am, and I can just create from this place. There's no more fixing. I don't need to change anything. I don't need to change my outside circumstances before I can just actually truly say, I want this thing and go for it. So there's major shifts. The testimonials, we're going to put some on the page here for you to later on, so that you can actually read some of them, because they're pretty amazing. But if you go across to the wakeupinfinitechallenge.com, there's a lot of information about what the challenge is about. We've got some testimonials there from people that are sharing really open-heartedly what they got out of the last challenge. So if you want to kind of check it out for yourself, go and see their words. Don't have to listen to us. Like, go and see what they were getting out of it too. And it's free, so come along, experience it for yourself. And as Nat said, invite some friends and family, because it's so much more fun when you can do this experience with somebody else, because then you can actually chat to them in real time and sort of talk about what's landing for you. But failing that, within the group, as Nat said, the community formed really quickly. You get to know people. It's a very safe space, so people were very vulnerable and opened up, but you can do whatever you want in the group, but just letting you know that there is that community that's very welcoming and open-hearted, and just we're all there for the same reason. We all just want to create what we're here to create. Like, we want to be infinite creators. So come join us.
All right, so go to wakeupinfinitechallenge.com. It's on the screen there, and we'll put in the comments. And we hope to see you on Monday next week.
Yep, we're going to be going live every day at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll be the same time each day, but there'll be replays available within the group. So once you've joined the Facebook group, which the information will be on that page, then you'll be able to watch replays or show up live, which we really encourage you to do. So
fantastic. We're totally pumped. I can't wait till next Monday. It's only Tuesday. Come on, another week. Let's go.
It was very fun. It's a very fun week.
Very, very fun week. High energy.
Yeah.
All right. That's it from us. We'll see you next Monday, we hope.
See you guys.
Bye.